we do have one tip of the week for how to use ChatGPT to summarize articles and even books, or even if it's like a jargon-heavy document of some sort, a legal document. That is one of my favorite ways to use ChatGPT. So to give an example of how I use that in my week-to-week workflow, especially for Middle Tech, let's say we have a podcast that we recorded, we transcribe all of our podcasts. What I can do is go and take that transcription, copy that, paste it into ChatGPT, and say, write podcast description about this episode. And it does that excellently. So also a good way to do that is if you're signing legal documents, you want to know what it's actually saying in plain terms. Copy and paste that legal document over into ChatGPT. Say, hey, explain this to me like I'm 5, and it does a fantastic job doing things like that because you're giving it that prompt that already has all the information in it, and you're just saying, hey, like restructure this, re-explain this to me, summarize it. So as a great way for anybody that has to do a lot of reading in their job or has to take long articles or books and be able to have a comprehensive understanding of them. This is just an easy way to take that, have it kind of digest it down into a more digestible summary for you.
Yeah.
So
I did that with these. So App Harvest stories, whenever they release their 8Ks, whenever they release, any SEC filings, I throw them in ChatGPT and say, summarize it. And it gives me, a quick paragraph or a list of what I should know from those filings. So I do that for these updates. I keep track of companies doing that. It's a good way to learn.
Yeah. And we've started doing, you might want to talk about just this AI Edge newsletter that we plan on starting in the blogs we start doing with it, because we use ChatGPT to kind of summarize what we talk about in this section to then create an article that supplements this AI Edge part. So I think that's just an interesting kind of thing to discuss around it too.